Welcome to the Promotion Scope. Welcome to the replay. If you know someone who needs some help in their promotion, make sure to share this with them. Good morning. How are you today? Get this out. I am LaShonda Hoffman, your promotion coach. I'm here to help you get your books in front of readers online. So today I want to talk to you about making time to work on your dreams in 2016. I hear that a lot, that I don't have time. I don't know what to do to make time. And so I'm going to offer you some tips on what you need to do to get yourself ready to work on your dream in 2016. In 1999, I decided that I wanted to write a book. I was a mom. I was a newly wife. Hadn't been a wife for that long. And I was pregnant with my second child. And so, good morning, how are you doing? And so I didn't really have a lot of time. And if you know, when you're pregnant, you don't have a lot of energy. And so I was trying to figure out how I was going to write a book. So most of the writers that I talked to and the group that I was in, they got up early in the morning, maybe 2 hours before they went to work, or they stayed up late at night, 2 hours to, And I tried that. I tried to get up, set my clock, and woke up, but my mind was fried in the morning. It just didn't want to work. And sometimes the evenings it worked very well. I could get up and write sometimes, things like that. When you have a little toddler running around, most of the time your energy is zapped. And so I was like, this is just not working for me or anything. Well, where I work at, we get you get your lunch break, and then you get 15-minute breaks. And because I'm not a smoker, which most people use their breaks for to go out and smoke, I decided that this was going to be my set times to write. And so I know 15 minutes, hi Radia, doesn't sound like a lot of time, but when that's all you have, you take it and you use it to your advantage. I took my little 15 minutes, how you doing this morning? And I wrote, and because it was just me usually in the break room, I could write for that whole 15 minutes. And I usually got some productive stuff done. And so I wanted to share that with you because I was like, a lot of people say, oh, I don't have time. I just don't have time to do anything. And 15 minutes, it's going to take you a while, but it's dedicated to your dream. And if that's all you have, that's all you have. And so I wanted to offer you some tips on using that 15 minutes. So this is what you got to do for the first 15 minutes. You're going to sit down and you're going to write your dream down. What is it that you want to do? Do you want to start a business? What type of business is it going to be? What type of services will you offer? Does your city make you have to have licenses? Will it be an LLC, or will you do a sole proprietor? You have this 15 minutes to just brain dump, that's what they call it. Put it all down on a piece of paper and figure out what it is that you want your business to be about. Maybe you decided you want to write a book. This is what you want to do. What is your book going to be about? What genre are you going to write? Is it going to be a fiction? Is it going to be non-fiction? Use that 15 minutes just to dream big. That's what I say. Use that time to dream big and think about what that dream is and what is it you want to do. Okay, so that's your first day. So the next day you decide, okay, I'm ready. So now it's time to make a plan. What is it that you're going to do, that you have to do to get this dream going, to kickstart it, to get it ready? You're going to write down your steps of what you need to do to work on your dream. So if it's your business, do you need to get a business license? Do you need to set up your fictitious name? Do you need to get a website? Do you need to get your business cards? Write all this stuff down that you need to do. That's your plan. Okay, and the same with writing a book. So you're going to write a book. How long is it going to be? How many chapters do you want to have in it? Who are the characters? What are their names? My mind just went completely blank. Sorry. How often are you going to write? How many words do you want to write each day for your 15 minutes? You take that 15 minutes and you're going to break it down, So the next day, you're all excited. You got your plan together. You know what you want to do. So now you need to create your schedule. Okay, so this week, what you gonna write about? What you are you gonna do some research, or are you gonna just write that 15 minutes? If you like me, I get 2 15 minutes, and so I got the frogs in already today. So let me block it. Okay, so I get 2 15 minutes. So in the morning, I'm just gonna brain dump. I'm just gonna write. And then in the afternoon, I'll go back and look at what I wrote. That's a plan, that's my schedule. So what are you going to do on your 15 minutes? Well, you're going to take each step that you have and you break it down every day. That's what you're going to do. You're going to take one of those steps and you're going to do it. So today, if you're working on your business, then you're going to research, do I need to get a license for my business? You take that 15 minutes. You got a smartphone. You can do all that in 15 minutes. If not, then you can get on the phone. I mean, the frogs are out today. Excuse me. I'm sorry if you got to deal with idiots today. But, and so you take that 15 minutes, and that's what you create your schedule. If you have, I have a phone alert. So, because sometimes I would go past my breaks and not do the breaks. I'll be doing other stuff. I'm working, and I put on my phone my 15-minute break so it can alert me. Ding, ding, LaShonda, time to go work on the dream. And that's what you put down there. Put on there, work on the dream. You're going to work today. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to write for 15 minutes, or I'm going to write on my business thing, or I'm going to set up my website a little bit at a time, 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a lot of time, believe me, if you focus on one thing. Don't multitask. Multitasking has gotten me in a lot of trouble because I think I'm doing a lot of stuff, but you never finish anything. So one task at a time. That's what I recommend. One task at a time. Number 4, get an accountability partner. You know how I feel about accountability partners. I say that because I did it for years by myself, and I didn't have anybody that pushed me, so I didn't complete my dreams. And I lived in fear because I didn't have anybody who believed in me like I believed in myself and pushed me forward. So I always ask you to get an accountability partner, because that's the person that's going to keep you on track and make sure that you're working on your dreams. Even if they just send you an email and say, hey, did you do anything today? What's going on? And you have something to share. You have somebody to be excited about what you're doing with you. So definitely get your accountability partner. Now, here's number 5. The hardest of all this is, you ready? You have to do the work. You can create a plan. You can do all the things that you want to do. But if you don't work on your dream, it's just a dream. So, you have a goal. You have an action plan. But you have to do the action. You have to put in the work. You have to. And that's the 15 minutes. Sit down and just write. You want to write your story? Write it. Get it out of your head. I have a friend that wants to write her story, and this is what I told her. She's like, I don't have time. 15 minutes. That's it. That's how it takes. She can get up in the morning in 15 minutes and write for 15 minutes. So I'm telling you to take your break at work, 15 minutes. And write. If you don't have any place in your job to write, go get in your car, freeze, and write for 15 minutes. Turn on the heat and sit in there and write. It's going to take a while. Yes, it will take a while. But here's the key. If you start writing at 15 minutes, you're going to start making yourself write more, because you want to see your dream come true. You want to see that finished product. You want to see, let me hold it. I didn't plug myself today. The book. This is my book. It took a while to write it, maybe a year, but it's mine. I finished it. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 30 minutes here, an hour here. 5 hours on the weekends. I gave up my weekends. You have to sacrifice. That's the sacrifice. But it's worth it. See? A book with your name on it. LaShonda Hoffman. My business. Hoffman Content. It took time. It wasn't an easy process, and it took time. And I had to put in the work. I couldn't procrastinate and say, yeah. I laid on the couch many a days watching TV. And I'm very guilty that I am a TV fanatic. I love TV. I will say it over and over again. I love TV. And I won't give up TV because that's something that I love. But I had to put it on DVR. So that was my treat. When I did my product, oh, thank you, Radio. When I did my 15 minutes, then I got to watch TV, That was my goal, to get to the TV. And so find you something that you can get to so you can do your work on your dreams. Anybody have any questions? I'll go over my little tips real fast, and then I'll be getting out of here. So you have no excuse to tell me that you don't have time. 15 minutes, that's all I'm asking you to do. So one, take your first 15 minutes, and then you write down your dream. Write it down. Just put it on a piece of paper so you know exactly what it is. What is your vision? What is it you want to do with your dream? Number two, then it's ready time to make your plan. You take your 15 minutes and you write down step by step of what you need to do to get your dream off in 2016. And then the next day, three, you create a schedule. Put it on your alert. Put it on your calendar. Every day, this is what you're going to do at this set time. 15 minutes, you're going to sit down and work on your dream. Then you get you an accountability partner to make sure that you're working on your dream, because you can talk all you want. I talked for years that I was a writer. I'm a writer. Yep, I write all the time. I'm getting down. What you got? That's the writer. A writer can tell you I've got 5 completed books. I've got 2 that I'm working on now. That's a writer. A writer who says they're writing and they have no finished products, they have nothing. Now, you don't have to sell the book. I'm not going to say to be a writer you have to sell the book, because there's a lot of writers who have never sold a book, but they're writing. They're writing every day. And so if you got, like I'll tell people, I got 7 books in the closet. I'm writing. Okay, so that's what I want from you. I want you to be writing. I want you to be working on your dream. And number 5, what I say, is the hardest part of all of it is to do the work. Sit down and do work for 15 minutes. Sit down and work on your dream for 15 minutes. That's all you need is 15 minutes is to work on your dream. And it's not that hard. Once you start writing, it just flows. If the story is inside of you, it's going to flow. But you got to make time for it. You got to make time for it. So those are my tips for the day. Thank you so much for coming in here and visiting with me and learning about your dreams and getting your dreams out there. I'm going to always talk about your dreams, because that's how you get started. That's how you get into writing that book so that you need to promote. You can't promote a book if you don't have it written, right? So you got to write first. You're welcome. You're welcome. I thought I had something else I wanted to say. I wanted to share I made a card. I don't know if you can see it. It's too tiny. Maybe you might can see it. I don't know. This is all my information where you can find me on the net. I definitely want to invite you, if you are struggling with promotion, to join my I See You on the Net promotion group. We are a fantastic group on Facebook, and we help each other get our books out there in front of readers. And it's a free group. You can come in, and this week we're going to do a workshop. One of the writers, Maurice Gray, is going to be teaching us something this week. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to join so you can find out. So join and come on in. It's free. If you're not friends with me, friend me on Facebook, and I can add you to the group. Definitely check out my page, LaShondaHoffman.com. I have a lot of goodies on there, and you can learn more about me. You can learn about my virtual coaching business if you want information about that. You can hit me up on at Sormeg on Twitter. I love talking to people on Twitter. If you have any questions, if you are struggling with your promotion, please contact me. I would definitely help you. We can sit and chat and talk about your promotions and get your stuff out there. I want you to get your books out of the closet and in front of readers, and that is my goal, to help you do that. So I want you all to have a great day, and remember to talk about your book today. Okay, let me see if that does better. You can see that a little bit better. All right. That's me. Definitely share this if you know someone who needs some help with their promotion, or who has a dream and keeps telling you that they don't have time to work on their dreams, because they do. They just don't know they do. So tell them, share this with your friends and let them know about it. If you're watching this on the replay, you definitely can give me some hearts. I'm trying to get to 100,000, and I'm slowly working my way up there. And so if you can, give me some hearts. If you're watching the replay, or if you're watching now and you want to give me some hearts, thank you so much. And definitely remember to work on your dreams this week. Take some time and work on your dreams. 15 minutes, that's all it takes. Just 15 minutes. And get you started and get you in there. So you all have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.